And we're back, and hopefully you can hear us now.
Can you?
It seems like the computer just wanted to eat all of the audio. Yes, you can hear us, I think.
I think that's Pat Toll saying yes. How are you at the Honeyfeast?
Is it working? Yes.
I can, thank you.
Sorry about that, guys. No idea what caused that, but hey, technology. I'm cursed once more.
I think it's me. Since the 2 weeks I've been here,
everything's just all of our streaming rooms have just fallen apart.
Yeah, I think it's like the Scottish dialect. As soon as it comes out, the microphone's just going, no more, no more. I don't want this. I don't want this.
But hey, it shouldn't be cutting out anymore, which is good. And if you can't hear the game audio in the Mo, let me know as well, because you should be fine now. But who knows? Anyway, before that situation, which you're very calm about, we were talking about how we were, and I was saying how ill I am.
Yes.
And yeah,
poor Will has came under the weather.
I'm not feeling very well.
Yeah, so I've tried to get into as many streams with him as I can, because if I get sick, I have an excuse.
How is everybody else out there? I'm going to take this off now. I look like a dark wizard.
You do. You kind of look like the Emperor.
Do it. Speaking of the Empire.
Yes.
Or the Emperor.
Emperor.
I've been off sick. I've been monitoring things from home, but I've also been playing a bit of Elite Dangerous, and I've been ranking up with the Empire.
And he's done quite a good job.
I think I've done quite well.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it on my last account, and I was like, I'm gonna unlock those ships and get those permits, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm in the famous system of HIP 8444. I can't remember that if I've said
too
many fours.
One too many fours there?
One too many fours.
C4s.
Going back and forth, as you know, so you'll see a bit of this today. But yeah, right, we're going to get on to it. Stephen, why don't you, in the meantime, because I'm going to jump and do this. Why don't you... What am I trying to do? My brain is
it's not working
today. Can anybody hear that? Is everything okay? Can you hear us?
Can you hear all the music as well?
Can you hear the sound?
Game?
It's not too loud.
We'll
find out. We'll find out anyway. You'll tell us if it's not good. I think there's gremlins around.
Just destroying things
Yeah, like tweaking with things and eating wires and stuff.
I was talking to gremlins. I was talking about gremlins last night actually, and I think they use the same sounds for the gremlins that they do in Jurassic Park, the second one.
Really?
For the wee dinosaurs, they sound really similar. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it does sound really similar to me.
It does?
Yeah, for the wee kind of voices, but Spike was still the best gremlin.
He's not the lady one.
No,
it's the lady one.
Is that the best?
No, the best one's the one who is really sophisticated.
Oh, yeah. But that was like in the second one, wasn't it?
That was in the second one, yeah. No, he's in the first.
No game sound.
No game sound, great.
No game
sound. So I'm going to press this and see what... No, that's right.
This one.
Now you should have game sound.
We got wee, small, by the way, folks.
Yeah,
yes.
For those who don't know what wee is.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it. But yeah, I use wee a lot for like just a little bit. If you're confused, just let me know.
Wee. I'm a wee confused.
You're a wee bit confused.
A wee bit confused. It is one of the best Christmas films, and there is a talking one, I think, in the first one.
No, I don't know if it is. It's the second one.
Yeah, it's the
Christmas one. It's the second one is when everything just kind of goes like crazy. But I think the first one is definitely not as mad. There's just, you kind of get a rough introduction. You've got Spike there and everything.
Yeah,
that's definitely the first one.
And I'm going to just put, you know what, it's controversial to say I'm not going to use the Super Cruise Assist, but while we're talking, I may as well have it on, because why not? There is game sound, but low.
But low, we can turn it up. Is that better?
Don't want you to not hear us, because you obviously want to hear us. Right, folks, also let us know how your weekend's going now that all the kerfuffle is out the way. What am I trying to say? Oh, my brain.
The kerfuffle is it?
Kerfuffle.
What kerfuffle is it? Is all of this stuff that's happened?
All of this stuff is now out of the way. Outback Gamer says, when are we going to have live streaming for the updates in the future? Not on a Monday, though.
Yeah, no, the Mondays are just going to be Let's Plays where you can talk to us and we'll talk to you guys. We can play some of the game together and you can then help us out with, different things that we're doing right and wrong, which is quite a lot. Let's do it.
Paige is in the chat. Paige,
Paige.
you should be resting.
I know, Paige, you should be relaxing.
Because Paige is also poorly.
To be fair, she was saying to you that you should rest on Thursday. Now you're saying to her
It's
that you
true,
should be
it's
resting.
true.
These are both as bad as each
We
other.
are. We are. Because we love our jobs, so we're always there. I am resting, lads. I'm on my sofa.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
This weekend, I was mainly repairing Palin's megaship. Seems to have worked. Fabulous.
Good job. Bet you appreciated that.
What's your? I'm sure he did. He's now safely, as of this morning.
I think it was this morning, yes.
Of this morning, he's safely in the Arc system.
It is safely there.
So that's good.
Hello from Germany. Hello, Lothar Lilik. So, I was just saying hello to everybody. Everyone seems to be recovering from LaveCon. Oh, I think we're quite good. That's been quite some time.
It has been some time. It's caught up with me. I haven't been ill for a while, but it just grabbed me. And I'm not here this week.
I know you're going to be abandoning us halfway through.
I'm on holiday on Thursday and Friday, so I need to get stuff done, and that's why I'm in.
He's in.
He's
infecting everybody here for that sole purpose reason. But yeah, so what did you do this weekend on Elite Dangerous?
So I've been earning rank. Shall we have? Well, we'll get to Bliss Base, and then I'll show you.
Oh, you're going to show us?
I'm going to show what's been going on.
I thought it was going to be like a big build-up.
It's not a massive build-up. I mean, folks surely know this route. If they don't, then you'll see it today. It's quite an easy way, in my opinion, to get some Empire rank. I don't have the auto-docking computer turned on, because I thought I'll give you some degree of entertainment of watching me try. But you'll see very soon what rank I'm currently at and how much money I've gained from this.
And you've got a lot of pressure now, because I was getting a lot of compliments from my docking last week, from Thursday.
I'm never going to be good at docking, and I think the sooner you guys are aware of that is the better. I'm never going to be good.
We can take some lessons. I'll help you. We can do that.
Even though I've been playing all
For
weekend,
far longer. I think it's
still no good.
It's because I'm very meticulous in the way that I go really slowly.
I'm just erratic.
I think that's it. You've just got so much more energy and life in you for that.
It's not today. What HOTAS are you using? We're using the Thrustmaster. That's not even the right landing pad. See, I'm already going off piste. Let's just take a look around.
That's it.
It's
Nice view. There's number 3. Because we were actually talking about this, I think, as well, on Friday when you were off, that getting the chance to sit and play it for that time was really relaxing and actually helped you feel a wee bit better.
I did, yeah.
Which is really fun about that game, because some games, when I get a bit poorly,
Yeah.
it's just too intense at
Oh,
times.
yeah.
At times for me. So when I'm a bit poorly, I'll just sit
But
and watch TV.
it was nice to, because I was resting, but there was just at some point I had to wake up. You know, I hit a lamppost, but other than that, I'm okay.
It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse.
Could have blown up. So obviously we had, forgive me. Oh, there's been a lot happening like over the last few days. There's been a lot happening. Paige, I got rid of our John Wick-esque character, and I've now got Commander Ratverst, which is my new PSN name. I finally chose a new PSN name. Commander Vulture P says, "Come on, Will, it's really not as hard as you make it look." I know, but I get onto a live stream and I'm just rubbish at docking. William, I end up sick and you betray me, says Paige. Yeah, so this is Commander Ratverst. He's an old dude, obviously. All my characters are old dudes.
Why are all your characters?
I don't know. I felt that there was a niche that hadn't been carved into.
Was the old dudes kind of chronicle thing? Like to make them all
Oh,
your characters?
yeah,
So you can have
yeah.
a nice thing of they
So
have like
but
a life history.
They're
to them.
usually bold with a big moustache,
Bald with big moustache.
and they're usually called Roy.
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 My name's Roy.
Name's Roy.
I've been at this for a while. But I played Monster Hunter, and I actually put on. I tried to make my guy look a wee bit less different than normal and just relaxed, and he turned out looking like Geralt.
Oh yeah, Geralt. Yeah.
Geralt from the Witcher.
All of Will's characters are using the 3305 face app. That's true, Malik. It's so true. Commander Ratverse looks like the Dweller's dad. That's true, Vaz. This is what I've been doing. This is where I'm at. Where am I going? I'm an Earl in the Empire.
An Earl?
So I started this on Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoon, I think. Thursday afternoon. And so now currently I'm an Earl. So I've been doing a lot of courier and trading missions, and actually it's enabled me to earn a load of moolah too. I have 210 million. I'd previously earned like 60 million to buy a Python. I'm in a Python now. I haven't named it or anything, so maybe we can name it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I've been quite busy at it, and obviously I'm wrapped up with all these guys. So this is what's happening. This is what I've been doing, and I'm just gonna skip all the way through this really quickly because I've got it down so very fast.
And you've got all the reputation.
Got all the reputation, delivering all the stuff. Are you in open, Will? I am not in open right now because we know what happens when I go in open, folks.
I've been warned.
You've been warned that you. I mean, you can go in open, but I'm really wanting to just get all of this palladium over to the other place and make loads of money. I don't really want to get blown up. And I'm not a very good combat pilot right now, especially as I'm sick. So that's what my excuse is. What's yours?
Oh.
There you go. So this is all I've been doing, literally all I've been doing for the last few days. But it's been quite good because I've been able to progress quite quickly, and I'm then deciding what ship I want from this. And you know, I made a claim that I would hunt Thargoids, and maybe I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm going to get some materials, get some Guardian tech, put it all together in a nice cake, and then turn it into a ship to take on Thargoids because they're pesky, aren't they?
And they're very difficult to take down.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only done scouts.
See, I just, I don't know. I've not even started battling them yet. But
Yeah,
I think it's quite daunting.
It's early days.
It's even that, like, when I've seen a couple of, I've just ran away because they're quite daunting looking as well.
They are.
Yeah, it's
and
quite terrifying.
It's when you get into Stitch World, it's amazing. What's your Empire rank, Will? Says Spicy Streams. I'm an Earl at the moment, but soon I will not be an Earl. Soon I'll be more than an Earl, and when I'm done with this, I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna go and collect some Guardian stuff. So you get to see me do that. I mean, you've seen me do that a lot, maybe before, but they also have trading missions here that, if you're lucky, you can make a lot of moolah.
A lot of them.
I'm just making money, basically.
And what are you going to do with all that money?
Buy a new ship.
What kind of ship?
I don't actually know yet. What ship should I buy?
That's a good point. For going to get your Guardians. So
Yeah,
Guardian
I could get a crate. Crate's quite trusty. I used to use an Asp Explorer, so I haven't a Vulture.
A Vulture.
But it's just to gather stuff. I just want to gather stuff for the moment. I'm working on it.
Page demands.
But I'm not. I'm not ready. I just need to collect some. Oh my goodness.
Crate, yeah. Outback
The
Gamer
crate.
says
The
crate's
crate's
good.
like a good one. I've still got the Python that I could use. I'm in a Python right now. I could fit it with an SRV bay and go and collect stuff.
There's
Maybe.
nothing wrong with that.
It's, what am I doing? Focus. I've got a focus here because I want to make sure I'm not running out of room in this beast of mine.
Oh, Jessica JSK1 is saying give us a Vulture as well.
Vulture.
Colin.
Not to kill Thargoids. Like, first I need to get the Guardian tech and I need to get materials and stuff. Paige, I've been busy. I've been doing this a lot over the weekend. Where'd you get all that cash? I think I started. So when we ended our last stream, I think I was at 1 million, 2 million. No, I was at like 2 million, and I got here at 2 million, and that's kind of where I'm at now. So I've been busy.
That's very busy getting all that. If it was 2 million before, but no, well, it's a good thing to do over the weekend. Sit and relax, recover, recuperate, get yourself together.
Lying down. Ali N says, Will, are you in a squadron? If not, how will you fly fleet carrier? Nice try. I'm not in a squadron at the moment, but maybe I should make a squadron or join a squadron.
Yeah, we could either join one, make our own one. We could see how that goes.
I mean, I had an old one and I neglected it. Anyway, let's get some more of these missions. My time, like doing this at home on my own, I'm rapid through this, but because obviously we're talking, so if everyone could just be quiet, as I do this.
So you can focus.
I need to focus. What am I taking on?
So what are you looking to take on? Is it the most money that you go for? Is it the
It's a mixture. I look for the trading missions that the cargo hauling missions that give me a load of big payouts, because I want to be earning money while I do this. But I'm also just getting courier missions because you can stack quite a few here, and then I'm gonna trade them in for some reputation.
Reputation.
And that's going to build my reputation on this side, here, and then at 100% I'll get a mission from the Imperial Navy, which will then progress my rank.
Ooh.
And I only need 2 more ranks, well, the next one, and then I'll be able to unlock the cutter.
The cutter?
I think it's the cutter, at that rank. And then I might buy it, because I will have enough to buy it.
How much is the cutter?
It's like 200 million?
No.
What ships do you want to buy, Will? Well, this is it. Yeah, so sorry, I'm reading loads of comments here. Spicy Stream says, Will could get a clipper, but that would deplete his funds for a fully A-class 5G cutter. What ships do you want to buy, Will? So I want, right, so here's my trajectory over the next few streams. Or like, even if I do it at home, so it might not be on the stream, so it depends how much time I've got. But I want to finish getting the rep here. I'll have some money, and then I want to go and collect some materials and go to the Guardian sites. I'm not doing the Federation rank next, that's cool. There we go.
So what ship would be good for that then? If you guys could tell us what ships would be the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
one for
like
that'd be really good.
So I've used an Asp Explorer before. I'm keen to use something else this time around. I'm thinking a crate, because crate's trusty. Yeah, the FSD booster is nice. I had that on my Asp Explorer. Python Conda Cutter. I'm in the Python now. I might just keep that and go there with
Do
it.
it up a wee bit.
Yeah, because it's only got cargo racks in, not much else. Right, I'm going to just focus and get this other stuff together.
Yeah. So what we also need is we need help to name your ship as well.
Yes, if you could handle that.
So
I'm going to trust you to pick a good name.
Okay, so we need to pick a name for Will's ship. Have we got any suggestions?
Python, it's a Python.
It's a Python, so we want something Python related.
Could be, no,
Yeah, see
anything.
it,
I'm
anything
open-minded. I'm easy.
Okay, so I named my ship the Flying Scotsman.
Which is a great name.
Which was not actually my idea, it was Zach. I've said this before, but yeah, it was actually Zach's idea. And I was like, oh, I'll try all these different famous Scottish people or something to do with that to keep the theme going.
Keep it obscure.
To keep it obscure. And he was one that actually just went, why do you not call it the Flying Scotsman? That's the most obvious one. So let's see what we're getting for your ship. Button pusher, Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife's good because it does all sorts of things.
Yeah. The Pro Rock PL says Will's Fate.
Will's Fate.
Pete Longman said the Rat Catcher.
The Rat Catcher's good. I like the Rat Catcher because I'm now Commander Ratverst. Just conjures up delicious.
I don't think I can pronounce the one that Pipper Pig says. Ratus Norvigus. Don't know what that is. Snakebite 2.
Snakebite 2. I mean, you're choosing.
I think I've got my favourite one so far was the Hot Biscuit. Actually, I might get that.
The Hot Biscuit.
Yeah,
do
you
you
got
need
the
a
mouse
pen?
there. The mouse.
Oh, you want the mouse?
Yeah.
Why do you want the mouse?
Because I want to scroll back up because it was.
I can see them.
Yeah. So, the Hot Water Biscuit. Hot water biscuit.
Why is that funny?
Just because you like to put biscuits in hot water.
Ah, yes. There you go.
Litany of Prophet by Jonathan Redmond.
Litany of Prophet.
Yes.
Pliskin.
Pliskin. It's like Snake Pliskin.
Pliskin, yeah.
From Escape from New York.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a good one, Pliskin.
Pliskin.
I don't speak. The Pro Rock doesn't speak Nintendo. I don't think that's the name.
Some of these are questionable. Please keep it PC.
Yes, please keep these stream killer. Okay. Willing and unable. That's quite,
It's true.
it's quite good.
I don't want it to be too true. Look at this. We're gonna fly between them.
That's actually really nice, isn't it?
They look like sweets.
Actually, one does look like a cookie.
Yeah, that one.
Fire at
Will.
Will.
Have you got? Are you any closer to a name? Because you've had a lot of good suggestions.
I'm enjoying these suggestions.
Bear in mind, this will be my third ship in this account.
Okay,
And
third
I'm
ship.
going to probably keep the Python, so
And so we need to
We'll
have
go into my
good,
storage.
We need to have a good name. This name is too long for the letter limit.
nice try. I think we could try it, but
if we get away with that one.
Mission critical message.
Let's see. There are so many good ones. I really enjoy it.
it's just
Hot water biscuit. Okay, Bliskin and the hot water biscuit are probably.
the hot water biscuit.
Oh,
Why
that
the hot
character.
water? What, Stephen? What are you choosing here?
I mean, everybody knows that you do it, but we need to make sure that people know that you do it even more,
Absolutely.
like all throughout the galaxy. Call it 39. Will's 39. Is this a thing about?
Yeah, it's I used to have a group called Heads 38.
So
But I've already got mine. It's Rattlesnake. is good.
Rattlesnake is good.
It's a good one.
I'm enjoying Rattlesnake.
But I've got Will's too. Remember?
Third time lucky.
Third time lucky is the third ship.
New era.
You could name it Oh Ship to cover up any slip-ups.
That sounds like a good name
Ooh.
for possibly
Probably
my
your
ship.
ship. Yeah.
Willpower.
I should never have admitted it, Will. I'm proud of it because I'm not the only one who does it, and there's someone very senior on the Elite Dangerous team who does it. Just saying.
Just not as.
So I followed by example.
Thargoid base quite good.
It's Will's ship. Let him choose from the short list. I've let Steve. I'm letting Stephen do it.
I
'Cause
think.
it will show a lot about your character.
Yes.
And so you're not going to be judged on it, but I just
There's-
want you to be aware. I know.
I think.
I'll judge you in secret.
I think Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake is good, but it's all going to be caps.
It's all going to be
No.
capital.
But that's okay.
I think. Just trying to see, because I want to get these guys to choose between two, so that I take the fall away from me.
Smart. See, this is I'm learning. a
Kimono
lot.
Killer
Kimono Killer.
by Jack
But it's
Little.
not a killing ship. The Crash Lander.
Steve Swearjar.
Sandro's
you
Prime.
do one.
I'm going to cough. It's going to be horrible, everybody. No, it's fine. Baby's rattle.
Baby's rattle.
Jeez. That sounds
Uh,
creepy. I like it though.
Okay, so I think Rattlesnake is probably the best one.
I'm going to call it the Rattlesnake. Then.
The Rattlesnake.
The Rattlesnake. I'll put a hyphen after the rat so then it at least stands up. Oh no, see, this is what happens when I take...
Your eye off the ball. Too fast. So yes, I break for nobody. Maybe it's a good name as well. Yep, I think that's a good one. Yeah, I think the Rattlesnake is a good name. Or Battlesnake, but we're not battling. This
Not
is
with
for
us.
coup.
Oh, but then we could have the Battlesnake.
We could have the Battlesnake, because we could have the Rattlesnake, the Battlesnake. We're just going to keep it all snake names for you, then, really, aren't we?
Yeah, but we might get bored of that.
Yeah. Loop of Shame.
Well, fitting.
Yes. I mean, I thought you intentionally did that so you could get a nice view.
No, I just was concentrating more on this
on
than I
the,
was
on the
this.
Rattlesnake.
Now I'm going to do it again. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I think Rattlesnake.
Are you looping for recon reasons, Will? Yes, definitely, absolutely. That's
So I
what
was
I'm
saying to
doing.
go back around, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, just.
Yeah. You're giving you the
I wanted to
excuses.
do an awesome skid.
Ins-
It's just bad.
Inconspicuous vessel. I can't actually say that. Inconspicuous vessel.
There you go.
By Stuff by Night.
I like the first word though, whatever that was.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, but how did you say it?
I don't know. It was really odd actually. No, so yeah, I think we should change it to Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is a good one.
Jacoby Harrody says, are you ever going to change the time it takes to travel to stations, as it can take up to 10 minutes just to travel somewhere? I don't think so. Some stations are further away than others. I think
Because it's a one-to-one to the galaxy,
Yeah,
isn't it? So
so
that
we're not
makes it
going to
more.
be adjusting that anytime soon, I think.
No.
Right, let's get document permission first. Oh, I've got it already.
You've got it.
I'm a bit close, but it's fine. I'm semi-professional.
So Jonathan's Redmond said again, what HOTAS setup we're using, and it's the Thrustmaster.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Thrustmaster 4,
4.
PlayStation 4. So on PlayStation.
Mhm.
So this poster here It's a player community, player created one.
Wow, that's really cool.
There's a few others that are as well. I always see them and just marvel that was from the community, which is really nice.
That's neat.
Here we go. So we're going to hand these in and I'm going to name everything.
Do you know, this whole thing about the whole rat stuff is, do you remember the Rat King from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon?
I don't remember the Rat King, but do you know what a Rat King is?
I do not know what that is.
Don't Google Rat King, folks, if you're...
You might have shown me that actually, I think you did.
It's pretty horrible.
Yes.
Concept is pretty horrible.
No, the Rat King out of the Turtles TV show was the animated one. He had like a whistle and it was kind of like the Piper.
Oh, the Pied Piper.
Yeah, and then he takes over Master Splinter. Or Master Splinter.
Oh, so he...
Hamata Yoshi and stuff.
Oh, so he becomes...
So he takes over him and the Turtles need to fight back.
Hey.
See.
Oh, because he's like mind controlling him.
Yeah, because with the whistle, because he controls the rats with the whistle.
Jack Little's just said, don't Google Nightmare Fuel, it is.
It's horrifying.
You just told people on a live stream not to Google something. You do realise people will go and Google it. Yeah, don't go Google it though.
The Honey Thief. What was my first gaming machine?
Oh, there you go.
It was the Sega Mega Drive? I think it was. It was a long time ago. One of the first consoles, the console that comes to my mind when I look back is my first Xbox, and it was because it was from my granddad, who later that year passed away. But it was nice because it was the first gaming console I had.
To yourself?
To myself.
To yourself,
To myself. Because I shared it with my sister and we had like a PC and stuff. What was your first?
I do remember a Mega Drive. Is that the one that had shot put and stuff and you had to go?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the one I had. And then I had like a really old computer.
Yeah.
That was like MS-DOS.
Remember the ones that
all over the place.
The back of it was like that size out. I can't really do it on the stream, but it was like your computer was not thin; it was out.
Yeah.
And do you know why Apple actually changed the shape of a computer, because see that square big shape, it scared a lot of people.
Yeah,
they didn't really like it in their
scary.
house, so that's why they made it like interchangeable colours and they made it rounded.
Like TVs, right? They eventually, you know, they all become these paper thin things.
I need to get one of those. I've still got a big TV.
Sega Mega Drive, yeah. I think it was.
And Intellivision?
Outback Gamer says, Will, is there anything that is not in the game and not in an upcoming update that would you like in the game? Ooh, I think that's a very big question. And as we say with a lot of the content that we're either thinking about or then adding, never say never. What would I like? I'm not going to answer it, unfortunately, because it's really difficult to not go somewhere. Anyway, I would like the ability to buy water, heat it up and dip a biscuit in.
And dip a biscuit in.
Fine, I'm going to that way. I'll just avoid the question.
I think that'd be quite a nice, interesting one.
I mean, great mechanics.
A great mechanic. This is why we're community managers, not designers.
Yeah, exactly right.
So what would you bring to a space game?
It's a tricky question, and I don't want to...
For the mug, yeah, you can put it in the mug as well. I know that's the same.
Oh, that's fine. I thought I handed in I thought I just took the cheap...
See, I panicked because that was the same reaction that when I swore... Well, when I said chip last time, that was the same reaction.
I thought you said it again.
No, why did I say it again?
We already have coffee machines. Haha.
That's very true.
But that's not hot water, is it?
No.
I think Will would like the ability to reply to interview request emails in game. So I have seen the email, Honey Thief. Nice plug. It all sounds fine to me. Those things. So you can get planning. I just haven't had a chance because I've been ill. So I've missed 2 days of emails.
You'll get back to, maybe.
I will. Promise.
Nanoscale says, do you need reputation if you are already allied?
Yes, because I'm building this. Where am I going? I'm Earl.
You're an Earl. I can't see that.
My name's Earl.
Earl.
Now I need to do the Navy, and then I just need one more rank, I'm pretty sure, and then I can unlock the final Empire ship.
And then you're going to get it?
I don't know. It's quite expensive, but at least it's there.
Yeah. And then we can come up for a name for that one as well.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to keep Python for a bit, which we need to name once I've picked up all these missions here.
Yes.
What are we doing? We're delivering. Shall we just check that we don't have an empire? Ooh. Don't want economic data acquisition. That sounds scary.
The honey thief apologises. Says sorry, didn't know you were ill.
It's all
Yes,
right.
Will has
It's
been
all
ill
right.
since
It's all
Thursday.
It's not a
Been
problem.
Thursday. But,
Medicines. Sure, let's take some medicine.
have you been taking your medicine?
I'm really bad with medicine. I do, but then I forget, and then I'm like, oh, I feel fine now, and then I don't take it, and it's the wrong approach. I also need to sell some stuff before I start picking up all these things.
And it's quite interesting because you and Paige are both ill,
And I kept out of the office.
and the audio equipment's breaking, and all this has started happening since I arrived.
You're cursed.
I think I'm cursed.
And I used to. Anyone who's been watching these live streams for some time will know. They will know that things used to break a lot with me. Like lights would go out, audio would go out, game would go crazy, and there was a period where that was happening a lot. And then it never happened, and now it's happening again. Maybe it's not me. It's just when a new person starts, everything breaks.
That's probably it.
Test them.
It's probably because you're so used to just doing it yourself, you know, and getting it all set up, and then you start to go, oh, I need to now tell somebody this stuff.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets confusing. I believe him. I think, but I'm still going to blame you for most of it anyway. If it goes wrong.
Yeah, do it. I mean,
That's okay.
I'm a good. What's the word? What's the word when you need to blame someone? Scapegoat.
A scapegoat. That's what your ship should be called.
Scapegoat.
Escape rat.
Escape rat. More. Let's just take all of this stuff.
Yeah, we need to get all of it.
Will is haunted. Haunted? Haunted.
Every time there's cargo stuff, I always want to watch and rewatch Firefly of some sorts. I don't know
What's
why.
stopping you?
I don't have Firefly.
Well,
and I'm in work as well.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. At least you could use it as inspiration. I
It
mean, I
is.
know now.
Yes. So
That you just want to be watching it, but
it's just one of those. It's like when you watch like Star Wars. Sometimes you want to go back to like a Star Wars game, don't you?
I played. Has anyone here played? I was telling you earlier about this. Has anyone played Rebellion, the board game? So this is the board game I was playing about. Playing about? Talking about. Oh, my brain is. I'm delirious. It reminds me of late last year. Oh my goodness. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
But you enjoyed it,
It's really good.
and you went to Empire again.
So it's a board game where you play. One person plays the Empire, the other person plays the Rebel Alliance. The Rebel Alliance don't have many forces, and they have to thwart some of the efforts of the Empire, and the Empire have to find the Rebels' secret base. And the game ends with the Rebels complete all of their objectives, or the Empire finds their Rebel base. And it's so good, and you end up just building up a huge armada of ships to attack the Rebels, and you feel really powerful. And I think in my game I captured Princess Leia and turned her into the dark side.
Just destroyed.
Yeah, great game.
Everything that's good in the world.
Yeah.
So we've got some. So the Honey Thief says that my tattoos are causing luck issues. My tattoo is it's a Nordic rune.
So it could be cursed.
It's actually meant to protect you from safe passage through the seas, which obviously we know this is the planet of the sea. So I would say it's for safe passage, actually. So
But we're not in the sea.
Yeah, but we're in the space.
Sea. I forgot to name the ship. I'll do it when I get back.
I can't believe you forgot the rat name. What do you call it? Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
We're going with the rattlesnake, aren't we?
I think so. And Alpha GG says that we should have Firefly, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Stargate running in the office all the time. We would love that, but we wouldn't get anything done.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm badly. I can play a game and I can talk about stuff at times, but it's really hard to, like, when you're watching somebody and somebody tries to talk to you. I can't do both of them at the same time. So if I was trying to do something and something was happening in Firefly, I would have to turn and I'd have to look at it and I'd have to focus on it. And that would be what.
We wouldn't get anything done.
No.
We just wouldn't. Your rune,
Yes.
it's not like, you know when folks get tattoos and they go, I'll go for these characters in this different language because they look cool, and then it ends up meaning nothing. How do you know that? I'm going to see what Cruiser says. I don't care what anyone says. How do you know that you've just, oh, that rune looks really cool, I'm going to get it, and the guy was like, yeah, it means safe passage in the sea, and then turns out that it isn't. It means cursed forever when you come to technology.
This could be what it is. First of all, it was a woman that did the tattoo and not a man, so for her to go, yeah, she
had a heavy voice.
Yeah,
Stephen.
Darth Vader voice. Yeah, so no, when I got the tattoo done, it was done by hand poked. So that means hand poked. So it's like a needle and on a chopstick, and it's basically just like tapped on like that with the hand, kind of like that, instead of with the hammer and instead of with the gun. So it's just basically hand put in. And
is it a Nordic god?
It's not a Nordic god. No, it's a Nordic god. No. So she did this whole thing, and she's done loads of these kind of tattoos because of how classical that method is.
Yeah.
And I spent some time in Copenhagen, and I loved it. And I found this symbol, and it was on all the different boats. So I did all my research into it to have a look. So it's just got rune symbols. So I don't actually know what the symbols mean. So it could probably have cursed me instead of actually protecting me. But so far I've been doing not too bad.
But now we're being interdicted, so...
Oh, somebody is... Stuff by Nick has actually just put a really good contender forward for the name.
Oh, really?
Rattle Biscuit.
Oh, Rattle Biscuit's
I quite
nice.
like Rattle Biscuit. Stay into this. Yeah,
it's fine, it's all
you
good.
got
When I was delivering palladium in great quantities, I was interdicted about 4 times trying to get to my location. And so that was the only stressful bit of my rest playing Elite.
And you were struggling. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! I need to sneeze.
I think the best time for me was I was searching for a bounty. It was my first bounty, and I kept getting I couldn't find them. And then as I was jumping to refuel, they kept interdicting, and I was like,
please just let me go. Let me go. The woman. Oh, well, hang on. Is this rude? No, it's fine. The woman that had the Chinese symbol for woman tattooed on her shoulder, and then a Chinese woman flagged her down at a swimming pool and asked her why she had the ladies' toilet symbol as a tattoo.
Oh, that'd be bad. I would always say try and stay away from names or unknown
names,
symbols.
and never bet for a tattoo. My brother did it. I'm going to share this on live stream. What happened?
I think you should.
He and his friend had a silly bet that they were playing FIFA. It's that game where you kick a football around, I think.
Yeah.
So what happened was they said the first one to win 100 games or get 100 wins decides what the other person will get tattooed on them, which sounds a lot of fun. But then you give that power to someone, and you never sort of let go of it. That's good to remember that. So what happened was he lost, quite dramatically so, and he's a manager at Aldi. So what he had was a image of the starfish from, what's his name? Patrick the Starfish.
From SpongeBob?
Yeah. Dancing around on a pole with a sash that said Aldi for life, but the 4 was the number 4, and life was spelled L-Y-F-E. And it's quite...
Where is it tattooed on him?
On his thigh.
On his thigh?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
It could have been on his arm or something, and that could have happened. And it's not a good idea. Always, if any tattoos, think about what you're going to get. Think about how long you're going to keep it for. I have various tattoos. I've got superhero ones. The Joker, on my left arm.
Yeah.
And a lot of people look at me and they're like, "Why comic books? You're going to regret that when you get older." But I don't think I've read comic books for a long time, and
if you like it, yeah.
And that's what I really enjoy. So I think that will even be okay when I get a bit older. But I've always taken about a year until I got a tattoo.
You're like, okay, I want that one.
I've got it.
So when it happened, I teased my brother a lot.
Yeah.
And my mum went. She took me aside and was like, "Don't tease your brother about it too much. I think he might regret it."
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Yeah. Yep. I think he already does. Yes. He might regret it. He might regret it in the future.
Right. Where's this place? I always miss this. It's over on the other side, I think.
What are you on? 3. Frontier for Life.
New ship name, Frontier for Life. Maybe I should just get a tattoo.
Yeah, let's just get let's place a bet. If you can land this, I'll get Frontier tattooed. Let's just say everything that we said is
It'll be
now
my
out the window.
python dancing around. There it is.
If you had to get a ship tattooed on you, what ship would you pick?
I would get the Anaconda so it covers the most space. No, I wouldn't. I would probably get the Sidewinder because I think it's quite iconic.
I agree. I think that's a good one to go for.
Would you also get that one?
I don't know. I think
My landing's very bad.
there's a few ship designs that I really like, and I'm very like analytical about. Like I used to do 3D design, so the design of a ship is really nice.
Yeah.
But I'd also try and get one that's not too much detail because that would be a long time and it would probably be quite painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen any elite tattoos?
Yeah, we get them sent in quite a lot actually. Quite a while. We haven't how long? Yeah. But yeah, they get posted in Reddit and come out. Yeah, there's some cool ones out there. People get logos. People get ships. Steve will get a Viper 3. We all know it's fine. Too much throttle. Yeah, I know. I'm here now. Everything's fine.
So how much
Right,
would
now
that
we
make?
hand it in, and there's only a few more of these trips. Maybe like 6 of these trips left.
6 of them.
Maybe at a push, maybe not. I don't know. I can't do the maths. But once it's done, I'm gonna unlock the ship, and that's me done in this area. So then I'm gonna go and look for some Guardian tech or some materials. I think I might do a bit both. Get some materials and then go.
A lot of people, especially like Julian Works, just said, I've been saying that the cutter. Everyone's between the cutter.
I would get the cutter. It's why not? I mean, I've unlocked it.
I think you should.
I will have unlocked it. No, have I unlocked it yet? Can't remember which one I unlocked. Unlocked one of them anyway. Right. There we go. Oh, Hadrian Augustus Duval is in the chat. Hello. What's this? I love these ones because they're you have to deliver 2.
But it's a lot of money.
But you get a lot for it. Definitely like overpriced amount. Which is, I'm not complaining.
Incoming mission critical
I think it's really good when you get like loads of different ones in the same place, but when you arrive someplace and they go, oh, it's there,
Yeah.
there, you're like, oh, I need to go off there and
So
do that.
that's what's good about this location is it all goes to the same place for courier and trading stuff. So it's easy peasy. We're not getting any navy ones though, which is annoying because I'm an earl. If you were an earl of somewhere, where would you be? And that's a question for the chat. Would you be the Earl of Lancaster? Isn't that a famous figure? My English history is cool.
What is the difference between an earl and a laird?
A laird?
A laird.
I think. Isn't it just status? I don't know.
I don't know, because laird you own land, so you can own a bit of land. So technically I'm a laird because I own a piece of land at the Lafroig distillery. It's like that size. It's not even big.
I own a square. I own a square of land. Earl of Cookie Land.
Earl of Toast. Earl on toast.
I'd be the Earl of Oxford, says Baz.
You'd be the Earl of biscuits and hot tea.
And the Earl of Biscuits and hot tea. Hot water.
Hot water. Not cold tea.
I'm just looking. Ignore me, everyone. I'm
Yeah,
focused.
I think, because I think you can be an earl and it gives you more power over things, does it not? More status, whereas a laird just owns land, or is it 2 different names?
I think the Earl has a bit more
Yeah.
than I think the Earl. And let's ask the Lord of Buckinghamshire, and let's ask the Earl of Winchester.
Winchester. Which one? We'll get back to you on that. We're going to find out.
We'll find out what is the difference between your positions.
So can you be an Earl in the Federation, or is it only an Empire?
Different. No, it's a
Oh,
different
different
term.
names.
Yeah, different title. A laird is simply a landowner,
Yeah.
and an earl is
Of good
a make of tea. Earl Grey says nanoscale. So now we know.
I feel that I would probably prefer to be
A laird.
a laird because I don't want the responsibility. of
Is
it.
a laird a lord?
A laird
Is it
is
just
like a
another
lord.
way to
It
say
is. I
it's
think
the
it is.
ye oldie way.
The ye olde way.
You can have your earls. I'm shooting for Supreme Master Overlord.
If you're an Earl and you get an OBE, does that make you an earlobe?
Yes,
Yes, I like that one.
but I still
Okay.
don't know what the difference between an earl.
And we'll figure it out. I think we'll look it up, and what we'll do.
Is it
maybe check
laird
out.
or law? Let's
Exactly,
look at
to
them now.
Google. Let's check it out.
We need to know. This is important.
How
This
did-
is important for
How did this stream get to this stage where we're looking up?
Monday streams,
Monday streams
guys.
are the
Monday
best.
streams.
Right. Okay, and is this one?
It's good you're doing
what-
this because
what-
I need to get all these missions.
What is a laird? Okay.
It's like a lord, but spelled so differently. No, we know what.
No,
we-
I'm sorry. What is an
Earl.
earl? An earl.
What's the difference between earl and lord?
A British nobleman ranking above a
Viscount and a
below
market,
a
marquis.
What's
So,
that?
what's the difference between those two? What's the difference between? I think earl is an old Saxon title, roughly equivalent to duke or count, says Revian. Earl is a feudal rank. Can't remember how it goes. Viscount, earl, baron, duke, prince, king, something like that. Viscount. Sorry, viscount. Is Paige off today? I have a question for her. Paige was in the chat earlier. She is sick today. But if there's anything we can help, do let us know.
I should have seen the.
Yeah, Stephen, you should have seen the Pigeon John ED stream. That got quite fun and lost the plot a bit. Yeah, that was.
Is that why there's a pigeon in the?
That is why there is now a pigeon in the office. And you might, if you follow Adam Woods, our executive producer on Twitter, you will see that he has a pigeon every now and then.
So I'm going to find that out because he did tell us that a pigeon flew into his car as well. I think the place just gets followed by pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons in Glasgow.
Did you believe that?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I've been hit by a pigeon before. Like a pigeon actually flew down and slapped me with its wing.
Interesting.
Yeah, in Glasgow, you know how old a pigeon is by how little.
Talons it has left.
Yes, basically
Oh,
how little
no.
feet they have left because it's quite a.
I feel really sorry for them.
There's so many of them there. There's so many, and they're all kind of scrapping for food and everything.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of pigeons in Glasgow.
They're like, people say they're like rats. I disagree. Rats are way cuter.
That's because you have
An affinity.
An affinity. That's what I was
towards
looking
rats.
for. That's what I was looking for.
Orange Phoenix, I'll direct message her on Discord. All right, she might get around seeing it, she may not. You can also message one of us on Discord as well.
Yep.
You're the Benedetti, aren't you?
I
on
am
Discord?
the Benedetti.
I think I'm just Will Flanagan. Can't remember.
Count the rings. No, count how many feet they have.
The Honey Thief says, I'd be the Earl of Cambridge. Frontier would be under my fiefdom. I could use my influence to ask Will to do a Friday stream where he could review crisps and run a quiz. Hey.
I would tune in on that.
I think a lot of people, Ed used to run a Friday stream. It's a reference to
Yeah.
Ed. Never just Will.
I just think the crisps in the stream would be good. So we decided on the name. It was very difficult, and we would like to thank everybody for their suggestions. But we're going to go by, I think, for Rattle Biscuit.
Rattle Biscuit's great.
By Stuff by Nick. So thank you.
And just so you know, we can also reference Stuff by Nick. So first we do Rattle Biscuit. So the ship is now Rattle Biscuit, and I'll put his name in here.
Yes.
But I'm going to do it like this. Like so.
Ah,
There you go.
there you go, Nick.
Nick. And I actually like Victor, so we'll get Victor on the go. And I don't have any paint jobs. I need to talk to someone about that.
I also have no
Sally,
paint
can we have paint jobs,
jobs.
please?
Some paint jobs would be lovely.
Please, me lord. I'm only an earl.
I am only an Earl. See how little power
So-
Earl has.
Yeah, not a lot, really. So we are. I should rank up when I do a navy mission, which will take me to. It's not prince at this level, is it? It's something else. I think prince. It's king and prince at the end. Anyway. Yeah, I'll need to get that, and then once that's done, I'm going to start tracking my way to some lovely. What is it? Some lovely Guardian sites or material sites. I might just go to Dav's Hope, collect up a load of stuff, and then start getting some of that to then start engineering a ship that will take on Thargoids. That's my mission.
Yeah, that would be really exciting to do that actually. I think that I'm going to start continuing down the battle route.
You're doing bounty hunting, aren't you?
Bounty hunting for a bit.
You want to get expert at combat.
I want to be the combat guy to go to and see how that kind of happens out. I've got a lot to learn, but I'm definitely getting there. I think I almost died before, but I am not going to let that.
It's
stop
all right.
me.
You need a few deaths
Yeah.
before you can progress.
Exactly. Fun fact: I have blown up my ship 2 times already.
2 times.
2 times. The first time it was a battle. The second time was because I just plugged in the HOTAS.
HOTAS.
I get it mixed up all the time. And I was trying to find out how to go up.
Oh no.
And I was just hitting every button and I shot and I got blown up by the actual place.
Stephen. Well, we have to have them. I think that's how I got destroyed the first ever time.
Your mistakes make you a better commander.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We've got a little message here from Baz Floyd. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah, so we're going to give a shout out to Commander Dead Meat GF, who ran with a brilliant time in the British 10K yesterday for special effect, which is
awesome.
fantastic.
Awesome stuff.
I once did a 5K by accident because we thought we were doing a 10K.
Oh no. So you'd prepared for a 10K?
We prepared for a 10K, and honestly, even though I did a 5K and it was a lot easier, I mean, it is a lot of effort, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
And it's a really good thing to do. It's a really nice thing to do as well, actually.
Yeah. But I guess you got to the end, you're like, oh, finished.
Yeah, we. When I got there, I was like that. I paced myself. I was like, this is 10K. I'm not going to rush.
Yeah.
And I could have went a wee bit faster, so I was a bit annoyed that I never ran fast enough.
Because you paced yourself to all that mark.
Yeah. But at the same time, I was like, I've done this for charity. It's a really good cause. It doesn't matter. And we did hit our total, which was great.
There you go. So in the end,
it was
all
worth
good.
it.
But yeah, if you don't know Special Effect, the work they do is awesome to bring joy, the joy of gaming to all sorts of people. So go and check them out on Special Effect. Yeah. And that's kind of all we have time for today, guys. We are going to be back on Thursday. Pending Paige is going to be all right, because Paige is going to be heading up that live stream. If not, we'll see what happens. So tune in on Thursday at 18 BST. And 19 UTC. No, 18 UTC.
It's a little bit of it, wasn't it?
19 BST.
BST.
Anyway, yes, join us on Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all, on Thursday.
On Thursday, yep.
Bye-bye.